I promise you, no one is going to hate on you harder than someone who is doing less than you. This is something I encountered a lot at the beginning of my business journey and a little ways in. It's been something I encounter pretty consistently, but mostly when I first started, is that no one will shit on you harder than someone who wants to be where you're at but doesn't have the discipline, the skill, what have you to get there. That I would have so many people that would come up to me and tell me what they would be doing, how much more they would be doing if they had my resources that I'd accumulated, if they had the benefits of what I had already built, essentially. And the interesting thing is that I had the ability to help these people, is that a lot of their complaints, what they would bring to me was stuff that I had learned how to work around, is that what they saw as blocks were also blocks that I once experienced, that I found a way to work around instead of, going to people who were where I wanted to be and bitching at them. So I used to take the initiative and give them whatever it is that they needed. And lo and behold, guess what? They never took the advice. They never took action. That I gave them oh, you want to be where I am now? Here, if you do this and this, you can get here and you can do the things that you're telling me I should be doing. So no one will hate on you harder than someone who does not have the discipline or the skill to get to where you're at. I'm also building a course on how to start your own online business, because I've taken all of these questions and all that bullshit and I've turned it into something. So I'm working on that course right now. You can head to the link in my bio to sign up for the waitlist. But anyway, you are seeing this message if you've stayed this long because you are facing down a problem that you once prayed for. That what I found with people coming to me saying, if I had your blessings, I would be doing this, this, and this, is that what they missed out on is that every blessing comes with a lesson. So they couldn't see the things I was managing. To them, they're only seeing the blessing and how they would utilize the blessing, but the blessing comes with a set of problems. That is what you have to manage either behind the scenes, or it's just stuff that people who aren't in your position aren't seeing. So like I said, your biggest haters are going to be people that just aren't in your position, that other people who are above you are not going to be telling you what you need to be doing with your resources because they understand the problems that come with the position that you're in already. So anyway, you are being guided to sort of reframe your situation. It's so interesting that my deck was upright and now everything's coming in reverse. So is that you have prayed for the situation you're in, but you're a little too close to it. You've been focusing on all of your problems and you're being asked to step out a little bit, zoom out a little bit so that you can see that you're actually where you once prayed to be. You've been a little hard on yourself here. You could feel like you're repeating cycles, and it's because you're not seeing the bigger picture. Things are actually clearing up for you. You've done a lot of work. That's actually something that you don't give yourself enough credit for. You keep your nose pretty close to the pavement. You're very focused on what you need to get done, to the point that, again, all you see is your to-do list and everything down the road. That it's like every milestone you hit, it's like, all right, well, now we got to get to the next one. It's almost like someone climbing a mountain and you have little checkpoints, but you're just focused on the summit. So you haven't even noticed how far you've gone because it's like you're focused on the terrain, you're focused on how do we get to this next point, to the next point, to the next point until we reach the top. But it is kind of like you shooting yourself in the foot a little bit right now, that you need to nurture yourself a little more to see how far you've come actually, and it may surprise you how close to the top you actually are. But there is a cycle that's repeating that has to do with you not seeing or appreciating yourself. Again, where this message kind of started off with the haters, that kind of thing, is you could be so focused on, you could be acting almost as your own biggest hater right now, that you're so focused on what you're not doing or not accomplishing that you're missing out on everything that you have done. And this almost seems like a bit of a divine test here with this Seven of Pentacles, is that you've been taking care of things, not really seeing the results you want. It's just been an extreme test of patience. Even though you've clearly put a lot of work into this. So let me get a closing message for you. Because with this sort of illusions being cleared up, I have a feeling something is about to drop in for you. but you're too close to like all these problems that you're not ready to like open your arms and catch whatever it is that's coming in for you. So let me yeah, justice is in reverse. So something is coming back into balance here, but it does require you to be open to seeing and acknowledging where the balance is needed. So let me just get a quick closing message for you about, interesting, there are mountains on this card, so that confirms this message. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Focusing on all of the issues right now is actually you working against your own best interests. You could be creating some anxiety that you actually need to let go of, because yeah, you're not seeing your situation clearly at all by being so focused. You are getting to the end of something, this sort of like breaking point with this Nine of Wands and the Fool here, is that there is this end of a cycle that is here for you, but it requires you to be open up to this new beginning. So yeah, it's like you're about to reach the summit, but you are battling yourself so much right now that it's almost like you can't even see what's in front of you, but you're about to, I'm hearing like reach your salvation, so that could be a sign for some of you. But you're about to accomplish exactly what you set out. Sorry. But yeah, you're about to accomplish exactly what you set out to accomplish. And it's time for you to get ready for a brand new beginning, a brand new start, and a whole bunch of new good things. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked in my bio, and make sure that you grab a raffle ticket. They are $5.